Okay.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Once again, welcome to another episode of the Dinner Table with your host Q and She. Oh yeah, we appreciate y'all every Thursday, man, for tuning in. It's from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We got an hour that we do. We talk about whatever's going on. And today we have a special guest. That was kind enough to let us come in their office and do this interview. But before we get into that. What's going on? How you doing? I missed last week, man. I was
You did.
gone
You
to
were.
Houston.
Hmm.
You held it down. You did your thing.
I
You know
tried
what
to
I'm
do what
saying?
I do.
You did your thing, man. I
It
got
was that was my first time hosting with Chelsea, like not even being on the phone or anything. So it was different, but we had a great time.
right.
Hmm.
You know what? And the thing of it is Houston is an hour behind. It was an hour behind. Yeah, hour behind. So, um, when I looked at the time, I'm like, oh man, I forgot it was an hour behind. So I missed the whole interview and everything. I
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
call in.
and I said you were in Florida, so
Yeah, you said I was in Florida.
I said you was in Florida, so my bad.
Yeah. So, but you just say, man, the guest was on it. I wish I could have had the shirt on, man, but it represent, but it had the wrinkles, and I
Yeah.
could, you know what I mean. I wanted to represent the Stone lineup, and they came in, and they mentioned some of the cats that I'm cool with, like OC. They was talking in the
Hmm.
studio with OC. They was talking about Darren Brown. Darren Brown is a producer, writer, camera guy. I mean, editor. Matter of fact, he has a movie that I went out for, but I didn't get to put some good information. But it's called Dimes the movie, and that'll be coming out sometime this year.
Okay.
So. But yeah, what's going on? What's some of the topics that's going on?
Oh, so some of the topics. Let me tell you this. So verses. Did you watch the verses
Oh my
Sunday?
God, yes I did. You see, look, I
You
got,
got your
yeah,
grade.
I got my
And
Ryan
so,
Isley.
so people, the internet went crazy over
Right.
Ron Isley Look. So I don't follow him on Instagram, but I always do my research. So I looked that night, he had 36,000 followers. That next morning, he had 70,000 people following. So it like
Wow.
tripled. So but I was looking at the men, the women was posting it, the men were in their feelings about it.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
just like, wow, that's crazy. We was just giving, he looks great. I don't care what work he got done.
79.
79 years old. He looked amazing.
79.
So I was just saying how nice he looked, giving a shout out to him. And then, men was talking about, oh, he old, he got worms and blah, blah, blah. So.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. When we get that age, if we're blessed to see that age of 79, we hope to
Yes,
look good like that. You understand what
exactly.
I'm saying? Because he came up with that chinchilla. He had,
Oh
I
man,
think
he
it
looked
was a full
lovely.
length or 3/4 length chinchilla. What?
Yeah, he looked really nice. So, shouts out to the whole team. That was one of the best verses that I've
Yes, it was.
witnessed.
Yes, it
Yeah, I mean,
was.
they had hits after hits, and it was just amazing to watch. So, shouts out to them. So I just wanted to talk about that because that was trending. I don't even post about men like that. I just don't. But I had to give credit where credit was due. So I put on there a picture of him and didn't say I want to be with him, didn't say I would like to be intimate with him, just said that how nice he looked. And I got men in my inbox like, I got this and I got that. And I said, nobody never said you didn't. I just giving him his props.
Listen, back in the day, we used to great hair. We used to laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's trending. You know what I'm saying? The grade, the lineup, and everything.
It just look
So
nice.
he kept us in the game.
Oh yeah, and it
You know
looks
what I'm
so
saying?
distinguished. Like to
Yeah.
me, don't cover up your gray. Even when I came in tonight, Q was talking about my gray hair. So, it is what it is. We're aging and we're aging gracefully. So I no complaints. So yeah,
Unfortunately, though,
unfortunately,
I'm cutting mine off
no.
Sunday night because I got my beard because I have a movie that I'm doing. I got the lead. I can't really talk about it too much, but I got the lead role, and we stopped shooting in December.
Okay.
So therefore, we're shooting the last couple scenes this weekend, and for the continuity, I can't break that. So I
Yeah.
got to keep
Okay.
my beard. So we're done Sunday evening, and the beard is coming off.
Okay.
I
Well,
gotta let my
but
face breathe.
you're gonna keep it gray, or you just cutting it down?
Now I'm gonna cut it to a goatee, and I might put a little something
A
in there.
little something.
Yeah,
Okay.
a
Okay. All right.
little.
For the movie.
Nah,
Well, okay, all right. Well, whatever. I just, yeah, I ain't gonna even touch that right now. How and be ever do know, men, that the women do like the gray hair. It looks nice, the beard. So it is what it is.
I also got to give a shout out, and I'm not going to speak too much on it, but I'm just going to give a shout out to um, 50 Cent and the BMF cast and family, the Flannery family and everything, man, for opening up our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Which is, excuse me, Southwest. You know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up. I started in Southwest before I came to the West Side, but still tapped in, man. Family members there, out there all the time. But it was so epic for um, the casting and everything they shooting out there, man. So shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Southwest T. Shout out to the Fillery family for even allowing that to be in the neighborhood and bringing joy to the neighborhood because
Yeah.
we just lost a good brother, man. Shout out to Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Zoe. And I kind of had to cool it down, but doing this, I guess it's going to be on Stars through 50 Cent's production, and it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. The BMF the series is coming. So shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to just letting us. I mean, it was such a good feeling just being there, watching that being videotaped and being shot, and seeing 50 Cent there. He cool, coming to talk to everybody, and not having security with him, just being just being a regular person.
Yeah, and it was a good look. I wasn't out there, but I seen everybody posting and everybody just having a good time. It's nice when you have a joyful time in the neighborhood. Like South Southwest been through a lot. We've lost a lot
Yeah.
of people, and so to see something like that and to see somebody's life come to manifest on film, that's really huge. So shouts out to everybody involved. I seen Q out there, some of the other people, and everybody was just smiling and having a great time. So that was a great.
And look, they thought I was YBI. I had my campaign hat on my Adidas. One of the guys was a cameraman. I don't know if he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think Lionsgate is the production team that's doing the series. But so he came up to me, actually talking to me like I was Young Boy Corporate.
Really?
I get, that's what they had.
That's what they right.
So I went along with it.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, some pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, man, come on with it. But it was a good time. They had food. They had, man, it was wonderful, and the weather was good.
Oh, the weather was beautiful.
Yeah. Now, I just come from Houston. Now, let me tell you something. I went to a place called Turkey Leg Hut.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Man, let me look. They opened up at 11. At 9:30, we was there. We had to be about maybe 70 people in. You know what I'm saying? The line, and we was at the end, so probably about 70 people. By the time they opened, it had to be at least 2 or 3 blocks long.
Really? Yeah,
Easy.
I seen that. The food look amazing. I post on there. I said, "Bring me something back," because it looks so good.
Back. I've been. Listen, let me tell you something. I had Cajun. I had smothered. No, not smothered. I had stuffed smoked turkey leg. It was stuffed with Cajun rice.
It looked amazing.
Yeah, it was good. But today we have a good show. We have a special show. We have one of the pillars of the city, one of the pillars of the state, actually just the world. You know what I'm saying? With embroidery jackets and much more outerwear, man. We're sitting here at our sign.
In his office.
You know what I'm saying? We in the office at our sign. We have the son of Bassam, which is the owner of our sign. We have Nazir sitting here, man, and we're gonna go into some questions on how did dog get started, the importance of being a pillar of the state. I'm not just gonna say the city because our sign is world known.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And you had I seen Ice Cube in here. I've seen so many stars come in here, man, and just represent and give homage to our sign line, the brand. So we're gonna go off into that, man. But right now, I just want to introduce. I went to the son of Bassam, which is the owner. And like I say, I really congratulate them for all the hard work that I'm putting in. And we're really honored to be here to sit down with you, man, and ask you questions. So our audience, our audience, we wanna welcome my man Nazir. Man, he's been doing it, man. Yeah, he's been here getting it in. And the thing of it is, he said, this is what he do. I'm a movie buff. I actually like movies. He's like, man, this is what I do. We here. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to introduce Nazir,
man. Nazir, thank you so much. Thanks for having us. Thank you for doing this interview. It's been a couple of weeks in the making. Yeah. We had some, here and there, but we're here. So thank you for doing this interview and just taking the time to talk to people. Everybody was waiting for this interview. So, how are you today? Let's start there.
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. Thank you. Thank you.
Good on this rainy day. We thought it was gonna be sunny because we go outside. We can do some footage. And madam, hold on. Let me step aside for a minute. I got to give it up to my man Clockwise too. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave my man Clockwise. Okay. I gave him a call last minute, man, and this is my guy, my brother, man. And he's like, "Dude, I got you." So we gonna get some footage. He's right here. Y'all don't see him. He got the camera, but you're gonna see a later actual footage we're gonna put up maybe next week or whenever it's edited. And you'll get to see everything behind the scenes and all that good stuff. So, my first question is, I did my research, but sometimes it may be not that accurate, right on point. But Al Wasan, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It means like order, like metal, or it says yeah, order of metal. Is that
Awesam in Arabic, it's Arabic word translates to the crown.
okay?
Okay.
Okay,
The crown.
the
The
crown.
crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So when we have on one of these jackets, we know we got the crown.
We got the crown on.
Man. So you guys been in business since 1992.
1992, correct.
Did you start like at home, or did you have a shop or a warehouse, or what did you?
So my father, he originally started, he came, he
Don't tell me.
actually,
New York.
huh?
In New
Yeah.
York. I did my research.
He went he came from Lebanon. He
Okay.
grew up in South Lebanon,
Okay.
and he moved to the United States in 1989. He was working in New York during the week.
Okay.
He would sell clothes he would go door to door on the streets and sell
Wow.
clothes. And then on the weekends, he'd drive from between New York and Detroit, back and forth, delivering pita bread.
Wow.
And then he, with the money he made from the clothes and from the pita bread,
Mm.
he saved up, opened up his own stand at the Gibraltar Trade Center.
Okay.
I
I
didn't know
remember
that.
Gibraltar Trade
Yeah.
Center.
Then
Absolutely.
he started over there, but 1992 he actually purchased his first building on the corner of Spring Rose and Vernon, southwest
Okay.
Detroit.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now that's where I remember Al Wasan from Southwest Detroit. I didn't even know about Gibraltar Trade Center.
Yeah, that was way before.
Wait,
Yeah.
Like
okay.
Awasan was the first. Our first actual location
Mhm.
was like brick and mortar location was Southwest.
Okay.
Southwest. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
what
we familiar. We definitely familiar with Gibraltar
Yes,
Trade
I've
Center,
been.
especially
Yeah.
coming from Southwest. That was like a treat for us to
Mhm.
go out that way. We were little, man. You go out to Southland, you go to Gibraltar Trade Center, you go get the popcorn and some of the
Elephant
slushes,
ears.
the elephant ears. Man, I used to get my sterling silver chains from Gibraltar and my sounds.
Wow.
Man, so but yeah, that was a treat. So we definitely familiar with our sound. I mean not our sound, but the Gibraltar Trade Center where he started. So
Now, when he first started, what was he selling like back then in Gibraltar Trade Center? Was it, how did it manifest? Like, where did it all start, as far as the clothing and what he was offering?
The clothing over there was more. It was more like a retail area where he
Okay.
would sell like other name brands over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he named the store El Wissam
okay.
and moved everything over there.
Okay.
And it was a retail shop. And then he's like, you know what, Detroit's on their fashion,
Mhm.
and let's take care of the city. So he started off his own the El Wissam clothing brand to represent the city of Detroit.
Nice. Okay. Now, one question I have, and I seen you guys, I seen it on 106 in Park. I seen they were wearing his coats and it said Al Wasan. And I'm like, that's from Detroit. So that's when I knew this is on a much bigger scale.
Yeah.
When I seen back in the day on 106 in Park, I seen Al Wasan and they were rocking the host, AJ, and what was her name? Free. They were rocking the Al Wasan coats, and I just seen the embroidery and how they were made. So give us a little bit of history about the designs and where they come from and how were they created.
So originally we started off with more of a plain style, and then we wanted to represent the city with something. The city of Detroit's always different, always on top of our game. So what we did was we started with the embroidery jackets. I have the Obama jacket right there.
Mhm.
That's one of our top
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah.
And each jacket has over 10 million stitches in it.
Wow.
And it's all handmade.
All handmade.
They're all handmade.
Really?
It's like a puzzle, really. We do section by section. We all put it in. They put it together by hand. All the studs on our studded jackets are all done by hand.
Oh, I didn't know that. Very nice.
So
very detailed too.
Yeah, it's over 10 million stitches. Everything's fine detailed, and it represents the city.
Wow, nice.
That's something when you have on an Al Sound jacket, man. You just got that feeling. Once you put it on, it's just like a feeling that you represent the city. You know what I mean? Like even when you're out of town, like I've been out of town, and it's just like when I go out of town, I always have something that represents Detroit. And without even because you guys have jackets that have the city skyline.
Yeah,
You know,
we had the Detroit jacket.
yeah. So even without some of the jackets, without even saying Detroit, people still know.
Yeah, they know from Elvis Sam.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty good. You so the jackets that I've seen the Urbana, which is beautiful. The Big Meech, which is what is I would say the most popular and profitable if you don't mind.
You know what? I don't I can't really put a name on it because we had so much.
many.
You know, the city always represented.
Yeah.
So we had the Scarface, which was
Ooh, that was cold right there.
Scarface. We had the Bruce Lee. We had the Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
We had the Malcolm X. We had Obama. The Big Meech. We had a Jamaican jacket. We had the Motherland. It goes on and on the list, and everything really Detroit supported, and everything represented the city in some way.
Wow.
Man. And the thing about it is, like, when you guys do the embroidery of, say, Obama, Big Meech, it's not like that don't look like Big Meech. That don't look like Obama. They actually look like, you know what I'm saying, that person. You know what I mean? That's what really makes it stand out and make it, you know what I'm saying, distinctive, because you guys be right on point. You know, so I mean that's good, because I've seen some jackets out there, man. I mean, I ain't gonna hate out there, but it don't look like the person that's supposed to be on the jacket.
But I can always tell an Our Sign jacket. When I see people wearing, I just already know, because you guys have like a signature look.
Yeah.
And even if it's different jackets, like with Obama, with Muhammad Ali, Scarface, you just know the way it's like the stitching, the way it's made. You already know Our Sign. So you guys have like the signature look. Even with the what's the one, Loyalty? It's not a embroidered jacket, but it's the Loyalty jacket, and I seen that, and I already knew it was Our Sign. I asked a guy, this is a while ago. I said, "Is that Our Sign you have on?" He's like, "Yeah, how you know?" I'm like, "I just know the look." Yeah, so like I said, you guys are very distinctive. Everything you do, like, is so detailed. So I just love it. Now let me ask you this: when you guys when it first started, well, it's been in business for 30 years.
Yeah.
You're not quite 30 yet.
Almost 30.
Almost 30. How was it growing up in this business?
No, I liked it. It was fun.
Okay.
It was always something different, when I started growing up, I'd love to go to the store.
Okay.
I would love to go to the Southwest when they opened Dearborn, and at Fair Lane, at the mall, always at the mall.
Okay.
It was different. It was an experience, and I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever go to like the Magic Show in Vegas?
All the time, every 6 months.
Because that is huge.
It is huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
6 months.
I was there.
Actually, the Elvis Sam jackets, sorry to cut you off. The Elvis Sam jackets are showed at the Magic Show.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've been to a couple of Magic shows with doing what I do, and I always try to go. And I'm hoping they didn't have it last year. I'm hoping they would. Well, I don't know if they had. They typically do 2 a year.
Yeah, they do February and August.
Yeah.
They skipped August.
Okay.
They skipped February this year. So I'm hoping
They did. Yeah, I'm hoping they are too, because I'm excited to go.
That's huge.
That is huge. It is.
Yeah, you got people from all walks of life, man. They come out, and it's just, I've seen so many people. I've seen, got a chance to meet Bun B, got a chance to meet Cat Williams, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, it's just so many people that's just walking around, and you get to introduce them to your, to your items and stuff, man. So that's a major. Now, as far as getting started, what advice can you give someone that's coming up? You know what I'm saying? It's like my daughter, she has a t-shirt line that she's starting called Say Less. And, I'm trying to get her consistency and stuff like that, and trying to get her to get into it. What advice could you give that starts from an idea before you can actually put it on a shirt?
You know what? Everything has potential.
Yeah.
So I always say you might not get it one first time, second shot, third shot, but always never give up.
Never give up.
Keep going and you have a vision, you're gonna reach your goal. It might not be now, but it's gonna happen very soon.
And that's the thing, man. You have to be patient, because nothing comes overnight.
Yeah.
If it does, you can lose it quick. But once you go through the trenches and you get knocked on your head, you learn the mistakes, then you become confident, and then you can, really teach the next person that's coming up. When did you, I'm sorry.
Now speaking on that, You said never give up. Now, being in business 30 years, I know there's ups and downs in business. I know there's time when business is booming. I know time when business is not booming. How did the business weather the storm when times were not good?
What's that?
How did you weather the storm, like when business wasn't good, when things were kind of slow? Or, how did you reinvent yourself? Like with you, to me, like your father being older, you being a younger guy, I know you bring new ideas to the business, bring it into, where we at now. How does that work out when things are, not doing so well?
Honestly, I always like change. So if I see something not working so well, I'm gonna change it
You're
right
going to
away.
change it.
Yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna change it. Okay. I'm not gonna make a major change, obviously, but I'll go through and maybe change the merchandise that's in the
Okay.
store, or change
Okay.
the store around, or um, I talk to the customers on a daily basis. They see what they like, what they would like to see in the store, and I'd go for that. I like change.
Okay, good. Because a lot of people, they get stagnated, or the business not doing good. They don't know how to change, or they don't know what to do to reinvent themselves or bring it, a new look. It's like you said, and I used to work in retail, and changing the store around, just giving it a different look, giving it something different. It'll draw people in, or they'll see something different in the window and it'll attract people to come in. Doing things differently, reaching out to customers, getting customer feedback. And that's huge in business, because the customers is the one to support your business.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to know what they're looking for, what they would like, when it comes to business. So that's
I
good.
always take everything I look at it as an opportunity, not like a downfall. I look at it as an opportunity to grow. So, for example, my father, he was in Dubai, and I said, you know what, this is an opportunity. Let's change stuff around.
Right.
Let's get
Y'all
it.
know why he's
Oh, well,
gone.
he's gone for 2 weeks.
Let's get new merchandise. Let's
Yeah.
do this. Let's do that. It worked. It worked really well.
Now, how is it working with your father? Now,
We
I
like-
know like you like working in the business and you've been doing it since you were younger. How is it working with your dad? Does he mix some of his old school with your new school? How does that work?
He's very open-minded. So
That's
if I
good.
tell him,
Okay, good.
if I tell him like, hey, I think this could happen, he tells me, you know what you're doing. I think it will be a great opportunity, and let's go for it.
That's
So
awesome.
with everything, he right away he's very open-minded, and he kind of has like the same vision like I do. So it works really well.
Oh, good.
And that's good because that keeps it fresh. You know what I mean? Because you have like some of the older, even with myself, sometimes I'll be stuck in my ways. You know what I mean? But I got like nephews and stuff like that. I listen to them because they're younger and they got their ear to the street. You know what I mean? And they know what's popping. They know what's selling. They know what, so got to keep an open mind. That's good. That's good. So look, you have like, since you were born into this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So have you ever thought about like expanding to your own store or just basically everything?
I like the family atmosphere.
Family,
being here with him.
yeah.
I like it. So I wouldn't want to open another store.
Okay.
Open another store on my own.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be with him.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah, because I love the family atmosphere.
Okay.
Now, speaking of family, you brothers, sisters.
I have one brother and two sisters.
Now, do they work in a family business as well?
My brother, yeah, my sisters, they do stuff from the house.
Okay.
They help out from the house, different designs, different ideas and stuff.
Oh, nice.
My brother comes here to the store and helps out a lot in the store too.
Okay.
Good. Now I have a question. I guess it can go both ways. You guys, like I said, you guys been in almost 30 years. It's a lot of people that wear the Outward Sign. They love the Outward Sign. But it's a lot of people that don't know what you guys do outside of this, like for the city, how you help people, you know what I'm saying? How you employ people, you know what I'm saying? There's some people like, well, I like the jackets, but I'm good on the jackets. And I'm like, well, that's all you see is the jackets. All you see is the shirts. But from my research and talking to some people that's close to you, like a friend of mine by the name of Big Gov, he has a movie coming out called The Legend, and he has Son of Southwest. I see him in pictures with you guys here, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures. So I just want to know, what are some of the things that you guys do outside of the jackets, helping the city, as far as just, adding to what you have here that people don't know, they don't get to see. Because it's not put on the forefront. And the thing about it is, when people do stuff like that, you don't do it for recognition. You know what I mean? When you do stuff outside and helping out. But just for the viewers to know that you do extend your hand besides just this. What are some of the things you do?
we always try to help out. If anything that has to do to the city, we're always on top of it. Always
Yeah,
trying to help out. Always make sure everyone in the city is taken care of.
that's right.
Actually, we have a big thing coming for the city. This is the first place I'm going to announce. We have a big thing
Okay,
coming this year for the city,
okay.
which is going to benefit the city a lot.
So that's
And
good.
Big Gov, he's like another father to me. He's very
Yeah,
good, very
Mm.
like family. He's been there
yeah,
since the gate, since
yeah,
1992, since we
yeah,
opened up.
yeah. That's good. Actually, like I said, I was fortunate to land a role in this movie, The Legend. I play his right hand man. So
Mhm.
we actually going to go into filming in a couple weeks. But yeah, I've seen pictures, and then when I spoke to him about it, he was like, "Man, that's family."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, that's just because it's a lot of stuff that when people when you do things from the heart, you don't do it for recognition.
no,
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know what you guys do on the outside of just the Albert Sign brand. So that's good. That's
And
good.
I noticed from you and your father, just humble, nice people, genuine people.
thank you.
Even when I came in and shopped a few times, gave me I don't know if you want me to say this, but gave me a discount. And I was like, wow, you didn't even have to do that. But you did. Your dad was open his doors about the interview and coming in. We in his office doing the interview. So,
Right.
I just see how humble you are and how your family is just such a nice, giving, loving family. Yeah. And that's good. Because a lot of people, they're close knit or they don't want you to, they don't open up. It's about just sell, sell, sell. It's not about being personal with people or just being humble or being nice and just being down to earth.
No, see, we're here to take care of the city.
Right.
That's what we're here for. Take care of the city, make sure everyone in the city is happy, taken care of, and has everything they need.
Now, and
That's good.
I know, maybe you can answer this and maybe not, because by it being 30 years old and you being 30, I wanted to know, when did you guys really know that this is here? The Albert Sign brand is here. We have arrived. You know what I'm saying? What was
Yeah.
that moment? Was it someone wearing your jacket that was of entertainment status, or what was that fulfilling moment?
I'm not 100% sure when it hit him. I was still young. I
Yeah.
just turned. I turned 21 back in October, so I'm still
Oh,
like.
you turned 21
Yeah.
back in October.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you about to be 30, like
No,
like
no.
that. Okay.
So it's like when I grew up, I always like knew that
Okay.
he's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He has his vision.
Okay.
He has his ideas.
Now, when did it happen for you? When you realized, okay, my dad is that deal.
Probably when I was young,
Okay.
but I always took it as like an opportunity to grow.
Mm-hmm.
To make always I grew up with the love of the city. I would come here, I'll be driving down the road, customers would pull up,
Yeah.
talk to me
Yeah.
and stuff.
Wow.
So
Okay. What about when you first saw? And I know you probably did early on, but when you seen the jacket on someone of an entertainment figure or sports figure or just a big name,
yeah,
how did that make you feel when you seen it?
it felt good.
Who was one of the first persons or people that you saw with the jacket on?
For the first people, I remember Ludacris was wearing that.
Oh, that's
Trick
big.
Trick was wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to Trick Trick, man. Shout out to Trick Trick, man. No fly zone. That's big. Now, it's been so many people wearing the jacket, the brand. Um, just off the top, and I know it's been so many people. What's some other big name brand people that's wore the jacket that you will see just all over the world?
No, I know Big Sean. He came here, very
Okay,
nice, very
okay,
humble
that's
guy.
good.
Ice Cube, very nice,
Yeah,
very good, very
I didn't get a
humble
chance
guy.
to make it down here when
I
we was
seen
here,
when Ice
but
Cube
I
was
was
there.
here a couple years
Mhm.
Yeah,
ago.
Ice Cube, Big Sean came through. 50 Cent came through, very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We had Snoop Dogg,
Okay, okay,
Ludacris. No, we had a lot
yeah.
of people.
Okay, that's big. That's big.
Now we asked you about the business.
Yeah.
And I know you hear it quite a bit. Well, what do you like to do in your downtime? Let's talk about like what do you like to do when you're not working, or do you even take time for personal?
Usually I come in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
stay here, get what I have to do, get done, go home, probably sit with the family, visit my friends, go out with my friends.
How often do you go back home?
Overseas.
Overseas, yeah.
I was back last time I went there was 2018.
Okay, okay. Now,
I'm planning on going again.
is it any of your merchandise being sold over there?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's good, man. But you guys had some. I mean, you have some memorable jackets, man, and not just jackets. You have the outerwear, man. You have the jeans, you have the shirts. Um, now,
You guys are really branding. Like I see the masks, I
yeah,
see the belts.
yeah,
The belts, they're so the quality is very nice.
Yeah.
I love your Alwasan belts. I like the stitching on it. Everything. It's just a really nice quality belt. But you guys also not only do you have your brand, but you also have other brands
Yeah,
in here as well.
yeah, we're more we have other brands, we showcase other brands in the store. So if someone comes in here, it's like a one-stop shop. You know,
Mhm.
whatever they want, we try to have it available for them.
Now, what about the ladies and for kids?
We have something coming.
Okay.
Actually, it's in the works.
It's in the works. Okay.
It's in the works.
Well, I know you have like some jackets, and you do have a pair for women, and I do see the jackets for the kids. But you know, I'm like, it's mostly catered to men.
Yeah, this location is
Okay.
it's actually our only location right now.
Okay.
But we have something in the works for the ladies.
Okay. So we got something to look forward to, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
man. As far as now, the jackets that you guys make, like say, like the Big Leash or Bahamas, I know Big Leash as well, but does it reach that person? You know, like whoever give you a call, man. Hey, man, I love the jacket. Like maybe like Obama, or maybe like the other, people that shoot put the face on the back of the jacket. Have they give you a call and say, man, I love it?
Big Meech is like our brother.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Big Meech is like our brother.
Yeah.
Obama received the jacket. He has a jacket.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
man, that's good.
He likes it a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And that's crazy because Obama probably have it on. He have it on. You know what I'm saying? Just rocking it. That's big, man.
Yeah, Big Meech, he likes it a lot.
Yeah, yeah. That's a cool jacket right there.
It is, and
Yes,
it comes
it
in
is.
all black too. I've seen it in all black.
Big Meech, we got a biker. We got two colorways in the biker.
Okay.
We got a distressed black. It's like a grayish.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the black. It's a biker. And then in the bomber we have the multicolor. It's
Okay.
black with multicolor stitching. Then black with the all black stitching.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have it with the hood, black with the all black, and black with multi.
Okay.
Now the Big Meech jacket. I was looking at the one. You guys have the braids, but the braid is like yarn. I'm like, that is so detailed. I seen the one. This one is a little, see that, and it's like that. It's so detailed. Like just to me, the look of it, the vision of it, and how you brought it to life, and the fox on there. Ruth Chris, it's all Detroit. It's all just Detroit. All Detroit. Yeah, and it's really just nice. So I looked at all the details, and I was just like, wow, this is somebody put some thought into this and created an awesome jacket outerwear for people to wear, which is really nice.
And we make sure all our designers, we make sure all our jackets represent the city in some way.
Yeah.
And actually, all the designers that designed this jacket are from Detroit. And Big Meech was actually part he kind of told us what he wants in there.
Oh, okay. So he had some input on the design.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, that's
nice.
good. And that's a good thing too, because you said your designers they all from Detroit.
All
that's that's what I'm talking about. As far as what people don't know, you know what I mean. We see the jackets and stuff like that, but that's big because that's opportunity.
Yeah, we're a multicultural company. You know, we got the designer from Detroit. We got African American, Hispanic, white. Yeah. Arab, we got all kinds part input into the company.
Yeah, and even employed here. I've been in here a few times, and you see, like you said, multicultural. You see different people that's working in the store, which is great. I love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're all like one big
family.
Yeah. And then that's just like when you working for a company and you see something out there that represents the company you work for, you feel good. So with the people being employed here, when they see these jackets out, and even though you might have employees that's been here for years or designers, it probably never get old to see the jacket out.
No, never.
You know what I mean? So, just out, and especially when you go out of town, because you will see it here because, we will represent. When you see it out of town, you're like, man, you in, whatever state you in, and you see it. That's good.
Now, what I'm starting to see a lot of, like the shirt that you have on now, your logo, is that your logo?
Yeah, this is our new brand. It's Lil Woo. It's like more of our sportswear brand.
Okay.
Now we're keeping it like our leather and our denim and stuff. Okay. Lil Woo's more like of our sportswear. We're gonna have a lot of sportswear jogging suits in the works. A lot of stuff are coming this year, but the Lil Woo is more like of a sports fabric, like a mixture of like cotton and polyester, different material.
Okay.
Something different.
Yeah, and I see like your logo, I like that. So every time I see that, I've been seeing people wearing
wearing
that.
the
Yeah,
little
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what is that? I'm inquisitive, so I'm like, what is that? And then I said, okay, so now that I see it, I know what it is. It's
yeah.
the owl sun.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so but yeah, man, man, we really appreciate this opportunity coming in, and we would actually like to have a part two. That way we can walk around the store. We get more in detail. We want to go outside, man, but it's raining.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys have a lot of merchandise.
You do. Now, how long have you, after you moved from Southwest Detroit, how long have you been at this location?
Actually, we were in Southwest Detroit. We opened Dearborn. We actually had a location next door.
Okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, you guys were over
Mm-hmm.
there. I remember
we
that.
were next
Hmm.
door, and then we opened that 1997, 1998ish,
Okay.
and then we purchased this location in 2005, and we've been here ever since.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good.
Yeah,
Wow.
every time I even ride up Michigan Avenue, I just see the owl sign. Yeah, very nice.
You had, and man, like you say, actually earlier you say you really don't watch movies because I wanted to ask you, like, have you ever seen a movie with your jackets on?
Actually, I had.
Oh, you have? Oh,
I
okay.
had Ludacris. He was wearing it in one of the movies. I can't remember the movie it was,
Okay.
but he was wearing it in one of the movies. And a lot of the music videos,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people support the brand. We
Yeah.
appreciate that a lot. I've seen that a lot all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Really nice.
That's
Nice.
good. Do you guys have a like a marketing team or just pretty much on site when someone I guess that's actually walking around with the jacket on? Do you have a marketing team where they go hard for you?
We have a marketing team, but we like a lot of the people who want like the jacket,
Yeah.
we talk to them directly. My
Okay.
my father has a really good relationship.
Yeah.
We take care of the customer. So
Yeah.
if someone says, "Hey, we need
Okay.
jacket, whatever," we'll work something out.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. And that's good too because you know you can have good merchandise and everything, but the personality and the actual relationships with the
Yeah,
customer, that's big
That's huge.
because
Hmm.
if say you come in here and the customer service is not good, that's going to hurt the sales of the jacket.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I see your father outside, man. He welcomes everybody that comes in. Hey, how
Hmm.
you doing? I mean, just present. You know what I mean? So, that's real big. Yeah, yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. I know we talked about, like I said, the business, talked about a little personal. What's on your playlist right now? What do you listen to? What kind of music do you
All
like?
Detroit,
All Detroit?
Yeah.
all Detroit. T Grizzly,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
T
You
Grizzly's
rock
like
with Sada
family
Baby
to
and
us.
everything?
Sada Baby's like family. He was here. T Grizzly was here
Okay.
recently. A couple, I think, believe right before the pandemic.
Okay.
Hmm.
They were both
Okay.
in here.
Okay.
I listen to Sada Baby, T Grizzly, um, Harold Giovanni. He's like family
Okay.
to us.
Okay.
Okay.
All of Detroit really.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. So you
He's
just
Yeah.
he's
Detroit. You
very
like?
good with
Yeah.
us.
He's a good
Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
You got Big Gov. We got Southern Southwest.
We got Big Gov. We got
Man, he got
Sino. We got
over 200,000 streams.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. He been representing. He represent hard. He got Southern Southwest too. I guess it's coming. Yeah, they don't know about it. That's good. So I hope, like I say, he has coming out, man. And we get ready to shoot. And it's going out. Y'all think I was going out. So I'm definitely going to grab some merchandise because I actually would love to do a product placement, if possible.
Now, let me ask you this. I know the pandemic hit and a lot of businesses went through with the pandemic. How was it and how did you guys figure, okay, what we're going to do at a time like this because it was new to all of us. Nobody's never been through this. And how was it as far as getting through that time?
Well, we actually we right when the first Michigan was the first day we had 2 cases.
Mm-hmm.
I think a couple days after that, before the state and everything started to shut down, we didn't want to be we don't want to like anyone to get the virus from
Right.
us really. So what we
Right.
did was we shut the store down
Okay.
and we did it by appointment. So if
Okay.
someone needed
Yeah, I
something,
got you.
we'll open for you, but we
Yeah.
don't want other people in it, like other
Right.
customers in
Yeah.
the store more at one time. We made sure everyone had the opportunity to shop, but you're shopping alone.
Alone, yeah.
You have the comfort.
Yeah.
And then I believe a couple days later, the state did the restriction and they shut down.
Shut it down. Okay.
And right when they opened up, we opened up for curbside. So it was safe and by appointment only.
Okay.
And we just started, our main priority was to keep everyone safe.
That's
And
right.
that's good.
know,
That's
That's right.
great.
I have the units in the front. They sanitize every time someone kicks on. It sanitizes the air.
Okay.
Even till this day, we had the foggers every
Yeah.
night, every couple hours. Everything was getting cleaned up,
Okay.
and we're making sure everyone was safe.
And see, and that to me, that's even beyond just business. It's caring about people
Absolutely.
and caring about, making sure nobody got sick during that time, but still servicing clients and customers at the same time. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I say, man, it's man, it's been going on for so long, and I'm just kind of proud to be even here and be a part of it because
Yes.
it's just the Alwasan brand is huge. You know what I
Thank you.
mean? And it has impacted the city, and I'm glad that it started here in the city because it gives Detroiters, it gives surrounding just something to feel proud of. You know what I mean? Especially if you're involved from the interior out, you could just feel good about the service that you put out, the material that you put out. You know what I mean?
The quality,
the
yeah.
quality, absolutely,
Very,
absolutely.
definitely great quality.
Thank
So
you. Yeah, we make sure everyone when they're buying at the store, they buy the top. They're getting the top quality.
Mhm.
They're getting the best item they can for their dollar. That's something, and then we wouldn't be where we are today without the support of Detroit.
that's right.
Everything was from Detroit.
Do you guys and I'm quite sure you do, but if not, as far as like online,
Yeah.
so we can and you can have it either maybe shipped straight to your home or straight to your house.
I've got that up right now.
Okay.
We're still adding a lot of inventory.
Okay.
We have a collection online.
Okay.
Most of our merchandise is online, but we're still adding a lot of our stuff online. And everything's going to be available. So Detroit's going to have the in-store pickup. They're going to have the same day delivery.
Okay.
We're going to have the in-store pickup, same day delivery, next day delivery, and then everywhere else we'll go, next day or delivery and stuff like that. But for Detroit, we're going to keep it same day delivery.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's good. And
Wow.
then as far as models, like the models that you have is that in house or do you have like a model search or just people that you deal with?
Sometimes we do model calls if it's for like our fashion show or something
Okay.
like that. But most of the time, what we do is we get we try to work with our customers. So if they want to be a model,
Yeah.
We'll allow it.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
now that's good.
So
That's good. Okay.
so it's our people representing
Yeah,
the jackets.
and that's good because through this interview, what I've noticed that you said that the people that you deal with is in house or people from the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, give an
We
opportunity.
try to keep everything the opportunity for the city.
Yeah, that's good. That's great, man, because it just feels good to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just if I'm a customer that comes in and frequent, and then I can be a model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, man, so I feel, and then I'm gonna tell you this one thing about promotion. You can have a card or you can have a flyer, but if I'm giving you promotion from me, you can feel my energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Opposed to looking at this card. The card can't talk to you.
Right.
So if I have Alwasan on and I'm representing the brand and somebody asks me, I'm like, man, listen, say the material was good, the distinction, and they can feel my energy. You know what I mean? So that's very important.
Now, while we have you on our show, can you definitely give out the location and if somebody want to call, get business hours, or come in and pick up something, can you give us your contact information?
No problem. So we're open Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week.
Okay.
Monday to Saturday we're here from 10 to 8, and Sunday we're here from 11 to 5. Our location, we're at 13354 Michigan Avenue. We're located one block east of Schaefer on the north side.
Okay. And anybody call in? Want to call
so
in?
if you guys want to call in, 313-581-0011. That's our main phone number.
Okay.
Now, you being in the business, right? And you're a young guy, you know what I'm saying? You know how the fellas guys, man. You had some guys, you know what I mean? I know you had the ladies on you. You know what I'm saying? And being part of the brand, I know you had the ladies on you, man. You don't have like and maybe due to the business, have no one steady that you kick it with or anything like that. For your personal time.
Sometimes.
You gotta keep that personal.
Right. That's good, man. Because I know sometimes you can get caught up in the business so much that it affects your personal. You know what I mean?
Usually, I try to keep everything like a balance.
Okay.
Yeah, but I like to come to the store a lot and spend my time in the store.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good.
So are you trying to see like if some of his friends, lady friends, come up here and visit him?
Yeah, you ain't had none of the older ladies trying to holler at you, man. You know? But it's good. I mean, because at the end of the day, you still, like you say, balance. You want to have a business time. You want to have your personal time.
Family
You know what I mean?
time.
Family time. You want to travel. You know what I'm saying? And just experience stuff, man. So, but at the same time, in order to keep business going, you got to keep business going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can dig that, man. Yeah, but this is like I say, we appreciate the opportunity just to come in because is this the first podcast interview that you had, guys?
No, we
Oh man, I was hoping.
Yeah.
Okay,
had a
cool,
couple.
cool. Well, yeah, just for like I say, let us come in, man, and ask our questions and stuff like that. And once we get everything edited, we have probably about a couple weeks. We have the music integrated with it and everything, man. But this is a great opportunity because we have followers, man, that watch our show, every week, and they're familiar with the Alwason brand. But even like the questions of, you know, what you guys do behind the scenes, and what's very important that you have your designers that's here from Detroit.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's one.
Huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
And that's a great opportunity for designers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See what's happening.
Nothing much. I'm enjoying this interview. And Nazir, you just so like calm, laid back, answering all the questions, very knowledgeable, of course, about the family business. So that's good. And I like I said, I'm just happy and ecstatic about you guys allowing us to do this interview. So this is great. And it was great, knowing that how you give back to the community, how you are multicultural and just, helping everybody. So that I love to hear. And I love entrepreneurs. And to me, your dad is like, he's etched in stone, an entrepreneur, and made his way, and then made it a family business. So that's awesome.
Now, I know you have so many jackets, and I know that's just like if you got love for hip hop, you say, what's your top 5? It's hard to put your top 5 in a box. So you know where I'm about to go with it. You know what I'm saying? So give me your top 5 jackets. If you can squeeze that in the box. And I know Mount Rushmore is 4, but give me your 4 and 1.
Okay, so we got my all-time favorite is Scarface.
Okay, yeah.
The Crazy L.
Okay.
We got the Big Meech, definitely one of the top. Probably either I don't know, it's hard. We got the President Obama.
Okay.
Either the Bruce Lee or Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. That man, the President Obama, that's the one shown in the back. That's out cold. I had my cousin, we were somewhere and he stepped out the car and he had the Obama jacket. And I'm like, my goodness. I said, that's cool. I looked at it for probably about 10 minutes. Because it's like one of the main attractions is the colors, the stitching. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just, you almost.
It's like artwork. You got to stand there. You got to look at it. You got to look at everything on it.
Yeah. So yeah, he walked out with that Obama jacket. I'm like, oh, that's alcohol. Like, man, you gotta let me wear that. He's like, yeah, let you wear it. I never wore it.
One of my favorite was the Bruce Lee because my dad loved karate and he used to do karate on me and teach me karate. And we used to go see Bruce Lee movies. So when I seen that, I was like, that is so gangster. It's so nice. Oh yeah, that's just it's awesome.
And it's Scarface.
Scarface is cool too.
And Scarface is everybody's favorite guy.
Oh, maybe you can do a quote from that movie. Everybody, you seen Scarface, I know.
Oh, Scarface. What did he say?
I got Scarface right over there.
And you know what? It's funny because when my daughter was born, this was in 2000. When she came home, we brought her home. She was still warm, man. She probably was like a couple days old. She watched Scarface with me, the whole thing.
Wow.
The whole thing. And that's one of her favorite movies to this day. And she be 21 in August. You know what I mean? So Scarface is everybody's favorite jacket. Yeah. So that jacket is out cold.
Yep. Actually, I was in Miami I just got back last week. I was there. I just got back yesterday.
Okay.
But on Friday, I went on the boat, on one of the boats, and they took us right in front of the house where they filmed the Scarface movie.
Oh, really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I was there a couple years ago, and we went to the apartment when the chainsaw scene. It's a CVS now. Yeah. So I took a couple pictures of that, man. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
they took us right on the boat, right by the house where they filmed the Scarface.
Wow, that's nice.
Is it still everything is the same?
It's very. I noticed some difference, but
Okay.
a lot of it's very similar.
Okay.
So now, do they have a Scarface museum like because it's such a
It's iconic.
it's iconic, yeah. But do they have like I know they have Scarface merchandise and all that stuff, but in Miami, do they have like
I
where you
didn't
can?
see
Okay.
the Scarface. But I thought that was cool where they had the house.
Yeah, that is cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I can watch Scarface. Actually, just listen to it. I don't even have to look at it. You know, sometimes I fall asleep to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can picture the scenes in my head. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, man, we really appreciate. We gonna wrap this up, man.
Yes,
We got
thank you,
about
Nazir.
a couple more
And you
minutes.
know what? I just have to say this about Nazir. Very professional. Even though, like, when we were getting the show together, text him, call him. Just so sweet, so nice. So thank you for that. I, made sure everything was in place and he was right on it. So that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Guys. Great. Thank you for having us. It's great to be here.
I was talking to Sheila when she said, we do our own time, and then, like I said, it was a couple incidents where we couldn't make it because I was around someone with COVID at the time, and I went and got checked out when we were doing a photo shoot, and the lady was just like, "Hey, I have COVID." Everyone else at the photo shoot get tested, so we shut everything down here. Because we didn't play with that. Right, we don't want to get anybody in. Yeah, and then even with being an extra on the one of the extras for the BMF series, they required you to have the COVID test. Absolutely. Yeah. So Detroit, I mean, listen, Detroit, the acting community. I'm an actor, man, so I'm involved heavily with the independent. You look on Tubi, if you look on Amazon Prime, you look on Detroit independent movie. It's killing the game right now. And Detroit as a whole. So all this, man, it's right in pocket. You have with the BMF series is coming. It's a buzz everywhere. You have the independents, and a lot of people are moving from Detroit to create opportunities for the acting industry. But you have stuff coming right back here, right back to the city. You know what I'm saying? That's here, and it's almost like you want to be here because it's private. Downtown, and just being part of this whole energy. You kind of want to be right here, man. Because if you can make it from Detroit, you can make it from you can make it anywhere.
Oh, and before we leave, now I gave Nazir and his father Bassam, thank you guys, but I have to give a shout out to how this interview all came into play. My guy, I'm not gonna call him his government name, but BMF Cuzzo, thank you so much for putting this all together. So I want to just shout him out and just say thank you. He's a good guy. He's cool. He's alright with me.
So hopefully, man, down the line we can get a part two. Interview.
Yeah, especially with the things you have coming up. So when you guys get that in play, we would love to come back and do another interview. Walk around the store. Hopefully, the weather be nice. We can do some footage outside and just show every Detroit who they already know what you're about, and show those who don't know and remind those who forgot.
It's hard to get everything in an hour.
It is.
So we got more questions and stuff like that. So again, man, we appreciate you. No problem.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. So after the interview and everything, we're gonna go around, man, and get some B-roll. We're gonna go ahead and do a little shopping. Let's go ahead. All right, listen, man. Every Thursday here, we're on at the dinner table with Q and She. This is our first time being out of the studio. Shout out to our engineer that's at the studio.
Yes, thank you.
Once again, want to thank Al Wassam here at Al Wassam. Want to thank Bassam. Want to thank Nazir. Everybody that had something to do with
Cuzzo BMF.
Shout out to Clockwise.
BMF Cuzzo.
Yo, man, you feel with everything. We're going to go out and get a little bit of stuff, man. So we had a good time. Once again, every Thursday. If you want to see it in the split screen, go to the dinner table with Q and She or www.simplypodcast, and you can see everything in split screen and caption. All right. See you next week. We don't have a guest next week, but we got a topic.
We got a great topic.
You know how me and She do, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We be arguing, debating. This is my girl.
And this is my guy.
She stand on what she stand on. I stand on what we stand on.
And together. You guys have a great night. Peace.